All right. Welcome to Number One Comic Books. My name is Tom, and today I'm going to do a first. I have never purchased a mystery box of comic books in my life. For this one, I spent what I think is a pretty decent amount of money, at least for, typically what I would think to spend on something like this. And when I say mystery box, we all know what it is, but this one is the mystery of all mysteries. Wait till you see this crazy eBay listing, these inconsistencies. I don't even know why I purchased it, but I did. So let's take a look. Okay, let's start, because I really don't know where to start with this, with the some of the description notes. And I'm going to go down to what is offered in this auction. So it states, we offer in this auction our famous collector's comic books. Grade, CGC graded comic books in pristine cases. So I'm going to get CGC. What you will get with each box: 2 CGC graded comic books. One box actually has a surprise with 3 CGC comic books. So that'd be great if I got that one. There's also going to be 5 raw comic books in each box, selected by them. And then there's only 21 boxes in total available. I will tell you, this has sold out. It just came on my radar, and then on a whim, I purchased it, and then it immediately sold out. So maybe that's a good sign. I don't know. We're going to find out. So that sounds good, but here's where it gets crazy. In the item specifics of the listing, it has the publication year is 1984. It then has the era as Golden Age, 1938 to 1955. So right there, I have literally no idea what books I'm getting, whether they're going to be Golden Age, Bronze Age, Silver Age. I assume it's capped at 1984, but we will see. And then it also has the characters described numerous times as superheroes, but then in the genre, it has Marines. So that doesn't fit either. I mean, not that Marines aren't superheroes, but not really in the context of the comic books I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of Superman, Batman, Spider-Man. So we have no idea what we're getting there. And then also, the publisher is listed as Epic Comics. Now, I do like Epic Comics, and I mentioned in a previous video, in the only previous video that I've made, that I was putting together a run of various comic book titles. I have like 3 or 4 in the works right now, and I have a couple that I have already built and accumulated over the years. And one of them is Dreadstar. I like Dreadstar, and that is an Epic title. The interesting thing is, though, Epic ran, it was an imprint of Marvel from 1982 to 1996. So again, that doesn't fit the dates that they have on the description. So when I said mystery box, this is a true mystery. I have literally no idea what's in this box, other than it's 2 CGC graded comic books and 5 raw comic books. We could get 3 CGC. They could all be low grade. I have no idea, but I think it's time to find out. And I will say, for me, I'm really just doing this for fun, not necessarily something that I'm hoping to get some sort of a grail and have an opportunity to flip and make money, anything like that. It's probably, these are just going to go up on the shelf for when I come up with something better, along with my only other graded comic book, my Daredevil back there. Really, $90 is a little more than I would usually spend to just do something fun, if you will, at least with a mystery box where I have no idea what I'm getting. I'd rather spend $90 on something, a CGC graded slab, and I know what it actually is. But we will see. Is this going to be fun? It may not be fun. Let's find out. Okay. I'll cover up my address. So there's the little Michael's Auction House label that was cut out of printer paper. So it's not like it's a sticker. Let's see how this is packed. We've got some bubble wrap, just a bag. So there's the raw comic books, I should say. It feels like it's more than 5, but I'm sure it's just 5. So we're starting off with Fantastic Four, number 259, we know that. And then on the back, we've got something with a U.S. price tag of $6.95, and then Canadian $11.50. So it's certainly modern. And it looks like it might be Wildstorm, which I am not familiar with that, but we'll get to those. And then the graded books, they are individually wrapped, which is nice. So I did not win the 3, so we have our 2, but they're in bubble envelopes, which is nice. I appreciate that packaging. We're going to save those. Let's take a look at these graded, or I'm sorry, the raw comic books. And again, I don't really care about price tag. I'm not doing this hoping, well, I mean, I hope there's $1 million comic book in here, but really I'm just doing this for fun. But with that being said, I also, just for purposes of the video, making it a little more interesting, I will show recent sales and average price of each book, just so you can get an idea. So we are starting off, as I showed you, with our Fantastic Four number 259. And they're not boarded, which I guess not a big deal. But then we go to Hulk, the Incredible Hulk, number 379. A cool cover. Okay, then we have the Avengers, number 291. I like that cover as well. We got some craziness ensuing. Oh, okay. Well, and something that I didn't mention, and we actually got one. So this is awesome. We have Contest of Champions, number 1. And I, again, being number 1 comic books, I was hoping to get, at least, if anything, a number 1 graded and some number 1 raws out of this mystery box. This one is in bad shape. I mean, it is wrinkled to beat the band. I don't know if you can, I mean, and these are hard wrinkles. So I don't know the folks out there that press comic books, if anything could even be done with this, but it's a reader and that's okay. But it is a number 1. So cool. I really like this one. And you got everybody on that cover. That's a cool cover. And then why I thought it was more than 5 comic books was this one is a heavy, almost feels like a graphic novel. It's one of those, I forget what they call this binding. It's not the staples. Is it boxed? I've got a lot to learn when it comes to comic books, so feel free to comment and correct me on anything you would like. But this is Danger Girl. It's a sketchbook. So I guess a sketchbook of the artist. So I'm not going to pull it apart. And it is cool. I mean, hey, I'm not going to be doing anything with it, but not bad. Not bad at all. I appreciate comic books and artwork and anything to do with it from any generation, any era. All right, now what you've come here for and what I have been waiting for, because I've actually had this box a few days. I wanted to wait to open it up live on camera so you guys could see it as I saw it. And actually, you're going to get to see it first. Okay, and from just feeling this, I believe that this is the back. So I'm going to hold it up. Okay, good. I'm going to hold it up and close my eyes because the screen and the camera I'm looking at here has my recording software, so I'm looking at myself. So I'm going to give you the first opportunity to see this. Of course, when the video comes out, I will have seen it before you. But anyway, I'm going to do it. So I'm going to look away. Here you guys go. Hopefully I've got that. So, gave you the first peek. What did I get? Is it a number 1? It is Uncanny X-Men, number 202. White pages, a 9.2 grade. And it's a nice book. The Daredevil that I have back there is a 9.2. And as I mentioned, I wasn't hoping to hit the $1 million book in one of these. And if somebody had the $1 million book, they'd be crazy to put it into a mystery box. So, but I like the X-Men, so this is cool. This will go proudly next to Daredevil behind me. And let's see what our second one is. Hopefully it's a number 1. Hopefully it's a number 1. Or if it's not, even a 9.8 would be cool to get. Or we'll get another 9.2. Pull it out without seeing. Okay, here you go. 1, 2, 3.
Wow, winning.
And I'm hoping that it's not blurry. And all right, what did I get? And also, let me mention I am a Spider-Man fan, so if it could be Spider-Man, that would be great as well. And I can tell right away it is not. It is Power Pack. I can't say I'm familiar with Power Pack. We did get a higher grade. We have 9.4 off-white to white pages. This is from 1984. Oh, my gosh. Hey, it's number 1.
Wow, winning.
Ask and you shall receive. So we did get a number 1. Perfect fit for number 1 comic books. So hey, that makes me happy. It would have made me happier if it was a 9.8, but we will take it. So we got Power Pack number 1. First issue, king-sized collector's item. I could tell this was a little bit, it seemed a little bit bigger. So is the case. I'm wrong. They're the exact same size. It seemed bigger, but it's just maybe a thicker book. But all right. Well, really cool. So I was hoping, honestly, I was hoping for some sort of Spider-Man. We didn't get that. We did get Spider-Man in some of the Raw books, or at least in one of them. As there he is. Can't do this backwards in our extremely wrinkled number 1 of Contest of Champions. And then we got the number 1 Power Pack, which is really cool. But I don't know. As I said, I will research, and as I'm editing the video, I will put the pricing up on the screen. So as of me recording this and talking to you, I have no idea what the value of these books are. I'm assuming I at least probably hit even. I'm assuming these were at least $90 together, but maybe not. But I don't care. It was fun doing this. That was fun, kind of unveiling and seeing what I got. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put these back here by Daredevil, and we'll get a better display area at some point. But we're just starting off. We're brand new. I've got to sell some of these books behind me and actually make some money. So, well, thank you so much for watching this video. And I do want to let you know, and if you want to check out my website, the link is in the description of this video. I am waiting until I have 50 subscribers on this channel. So probably by the time you're watching this, I do not have it. If you're close to the time that I released this, I don't know how long it will take me to get 50 subs. But once I do, I will be giving out a number 1 comic book, a random number 1 comic book every month to a random winner. We'll do that on video. I'm going to make it kind of fun. We'll probably spin the wheel for the person to see who actually wins the book. Then we'll spin a wheel again to see what book we give out, or it'll be something like that, but it'll add a little intrigue to it. But it's just part of the number 1 comic books mailing list. What I'm going to do with the mailing list, I don't know. So you're certainly not going to get spammed. But if you go to my website, sign up. Really all I'm asking for is your name and email address. You can provide your address, your actual physical address, and that way if you win, I can just send the book to you. However, if you don't want to provide it, I don't have it as a required field because I thought some people might be uncomfortable with that. And honestly, maybe I would too because you don't know me. So if you don't want to do that, that's fine. If you win, I'll just reach out to you separately. Really the only caveat is I think I give winners like 7 days to respond, and then I'm just going to have to move on. I don't want to build up a backlog of winners and have to hold these books. So other than that, hey, yeah, once we hit 50 subs, we'll go ahead and start that every month. And really, as long as you're part of the mailing list, that's how you're involved in the giveaway. Nothing else you need to do. So there you go. If you're interested, head on over to my website. But again, thank you for watching the video. So if you found this video even remotely entertaining, please consider liking the video, maybe even subscribing to the channel. That would be fantastic. But I just really appreciate you watching. So thanks again, and we'll see you next time.